Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Plug X. I'm your host, Renisha Villegas. On tonight's show, we're going to be talking about the Shanquella Robinson case. Joining me tonight are my two co-hosts, 21 Jedi and Samuel Taylor.
I just think the whole thing just kind of like fucked up.
I guess they're still trying to figure out what was the reason that caused the whole.
My research in the whole ordeal, and I mean, I listened to what the mom said, not what someone else said. At first, they were saying that it was a alcohol poison. That what they told the mom. The friends told the mom it was alcohol poison, and these the words the mom said. It wasn't alcohol poison. It's just right here. This irks
You, we got a case in hip hop that's going on like right now. It's almost the same thing. I don't know if y'all know who the rapper Melly is.
Yeah.
Familiar.
YNW Melly.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like that was an eye opener. I mean, that's like it's kind of close to home only because of the area that they from and the you know what I'm saying, the affiliates that they have with that city. But like this shit starting to become like a trend. You know what I'm saying?
I was in actually, when that case came out with him, I'm not gonna lie. I really, in my mind, I was like, this boy, he couldn't have did this. I didn't believe it.
I think she had a sign, and oftentimes we miss the sign. In other words, we miss the mark. Okay,
Yeah.
that's like when you're sleeping, God is speaking through. Because He say, okay, look, He said, "I let nothing come upon you without you knowing it, without you being warned. Warning come before destruction."
Facts.
So I believe that sometimes we can ignore things, and we think everything is not always the devil. When we dream things.
Can I chime in real quick? What you saying is very true. And I tell, people that I'm working with all the time, don't not pay attention based on the way you feel. In this shit,
Exactly.
What we doing, your feelings can't be in it. When you approaching science, when you want to know, you cannot involve your feelings in. You need to have an open mind, you know what I'm saying, all the time to the possibilities until you get a definite answer. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing when we dealing with people. You know what I mean? Like when a person show you who they are, please believe them.
Believe it. You better believe that.
You know what I'm saying? Please believe them. Don't. Well, they was stop making excuses for people, because when we make excuses for people, we the ones be fucked up in the end.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
Still don't know what was the reason why the fight happened. We still don't know that. That's mystery. We know
Jealousy.
did what, but we still don't know why
Jealousy.
it happened. That's
the official, right. The official story ain't came out, but they were jealous of her. You know what I mean? Like I went to her Instagram page. She ain't got like much up. You know what I mean? Just to see, like what kind of person she was. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, this girl had done fucking came up. You know what I mean? She was doing hair. Like she came up somehow, and it kind of remind me of a case back home. You know what I'm saying? What is one boy? He had came into a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a lawsuit, or something happened where he turned a certain age, he got a shitload of money. And, like people were like real jealous of him. You know what I'm saying? And it was the people that was around him. You know what I'm saying? And they shot him up one time. You know what I mean? And instead of him moving away and paying attention to the signs, man, we got to stop. Like you could be hard,
Mm.
but sometimes being hard gonna get you hard. You know what I mean? Like, because when you in that motherfucking box, you gonna be stills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more like, dang, why he didn't move away? Why we don't pay attention to the signs?
That a lot of people don't. They feel at home. They want to get back to the community and stuff, but sometimes you can't. Even though you want to be close to your family, sometimes you have to move away because people look at you having people that you ain't heard from in years hit you up like, oh, what's going on, and that could be the snakes right there. The person.
I believe, and I believe that people do fight against the sign, and the signs nothing but called a spirit of discernment. That's a spirit of discernment. So, I mean, come on. I mean,
yeah.
I be thinking the same thing. I said, well, why they didn't do this? Okay, let me say this. It's just like my aunt Brenda Taylor Barnes. I remember I called her, and I don't know what it was came over me. I called her. I said, Brenda, I said, you better be careful of Cabot. That was her ex-husband during the time or whatever. She told me on the phone. But see, it was my duty and my spirit to hear the spirit.
All right.
To say, call her. And I called her because I believe that she didn't hear the signs. She didn't see the signs. She didn't want to hear the signs. Because many times this guy done beat the hell out of my aunt. And many times I wanted to take him out, and I called her and told her, hey, you got to be careful. And then these are words she told me on the phone. My last words ever talked to my aunt. Kevin ain't crazy. He ain't foolish. He know not to mess with me like that. Next thing I know, I get a call. She dead a week later. Shot her to death. Shot her 5 times.
We're going to wrap this up. And justice for Shanquella and her family. This is a really bad situation. This young lady did not deserve to lose her life the way she did. But yes, thank y'all for watching and join us like every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Plug X. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Okay. All right.